Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our virtual class. By the way, I'm Jamalia Inero, and I'm your MAPI teacher this morning. Our topic this morning is all about program music and the composers. But before that, this is our objectives. Objectives. A defines the composers of program music. B show importance of program music. C develops the uniqueness of program music. Program music is an instrumental composition that conveys images or scenes to tell a short story without text or lyrics. It enters the imaginations of the listener. Composer of program music, Hector Berlioz, is a French romantic composer born on December 11, 1803. At his young age, he learned to play guitar and flute, but never became skilled in a specific musical instrument. His father was a physician who sent Hector to medical school, but he ended up pursuing a career in music. One of his famous musical compositions is a five-movement symphony called Symphonie Fantastique. In this composition, which is also known as a Fantastic Symphony, Berlioz showcased the important features in his composition in creating tone color. He assembled hundreds of musicians to produce a powerful sound. In most of his compositions, he made tone color as the basic part of his musical language. He is Victor Berlioz. Story of Symphony Fantastic. A young, extremely sensitive and imaginative musician tries to kill himself with opium due to depression caused by discouraged love. Unfortunately, the dose was not enough and does not kill him, but instead plunged him into a heavy sleep flagged with nightmares. His experiences, feelings, and memories are translated into hallucinations of musical thoughts. An image, the girl he loves, was transformed in melody and like recurring an image. So sequence of symphony fantastic. So movement. First movement titled Reverse Passion, Tempo Largo, Slow Introductions Allegro, agitato o apasionado or asay or agitated and very impassioned allegro. Second movement, abali, allegro non troppo da second or ABE form. Third quarter, scene in the country, adagio waltz, ABE coda form. Fourth movement, march to the scaffold, allegretto non troppo or composed of two different themes. Fifth movement, dreams of a with Sabbath, Larghetto Allegro, most fantastics of the movement. Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky, who was born on May 7, 1840 in the Votkins, Russia, was known for his ballet music. He first studied law and became a law clerk in St. Petersburg in his 20s. He rebelled and began to study music at a conservatory also in St. Petersburg. As a big fan of Mozart, Tchaikovsky studied composition with Anton Rubinstein and moved to Moscow and started teaching at the new conservatory. He continued his music career in New York despite having marital problems and became famous after composing the musical poem Phantom and Romeo and Juliet. He composed haunting melodies and used a great deal of folk music in his symphonic works. Unfortunately, there are very few surviving manuscripts written by. So he is Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky. So Tchaikovsky's famous compositions, Swan Lake, The Nutcracker, 1812 Overture, Sleeping Beauty, Symphony No. 6 or Panthetic, Romeo and Juliet, Symphony Number 2, Piano Concerto Number 1. Next is Camille Saint was known as a talented musician from an early age. He was born in Paris on October 9, 1835, and started his music through the help of his aunt by teaching him piano lessons when he was only 2 years old and afterward. He began composing piano pieces at 3. He was considered as a composer who creates elegant music, net, clean, polished, and never excessive. An example of his is the Swan, as an organist and one of the best pianists of his time. He sat very still at the piano and played gracefully and cool. During the peak of his career as a musician and composer, many beautiful buildings and churches were built in France. This includes the famous Eiffel Tower. He is Camille. Base known music of Camille Saint are Carnivals of the Animals, Dance Macabre, Symphony Number 3, The Swan, over 300 works unusually in all genres, including 3 operas, Samson and Delilah, The Only One Remembered, 5 symphonies, Best Known Number 3, The Organ Symphony, 3 concertos for violin and orchestra, 2 concertos for cello and orchestra, organ music, numerous pieces for the piano, approximately 100 songs, chamber music, sacred music including requiem. Okay, any clarification, suggestions about our topic this morning? So if none, thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. And don't forget to log in our LCMS at www.gaitf.com.